Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a chill, old-fashioned will I buy it. Samantha March did start this series, so I will link her down below. But just kind of talking over new makeup, what's kind of catching my eye, what I don't care about, what I'm gonna buy, what I'm not gonna buy. I will have everything linked down below that I talk about today. Also, I want to know what you guys are into. What are you buying? What are you most into? Recently, I am like on a blush and bronzer kick, so I want to know what you guys are interested in so we can chat about it in the comments down below. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe. I do a ton of trying new makeup. This is actually different for me. It's so weird. I was telling my friend, I haven't done my makeup like full glam off camera in probably 3 months at this point. So it was just cool to kind of sit down and do my makeup without having to film it. It's just a totally different experience when you have to film it. It felt good to just get glam and just not have to worry about showing products or anything like that. So this is a different kind of video for me. I do want to do these on like a weekly or monthly basis, but I always feel like there's so much new that I have to review for you guys, so I just end up skipping these. So let me know if you want to see more of these videos down below. Hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's go ahead and begin. So the main page that I'm looking off of is TrendMood. That's like the biggest, most well-known, I guess, makeup news site, but I'll link a couple more down below. The first thing I want to talk about is Fenty Beauty. So Fenty Beauty is releasing 3 new Pro Kiss lip balms. It's a shea butter formula that locks in moisture, buildable, and have a vanilla scent. So there's a sheer pink, sheer chocolate, and a sheer neutral pink. So these are interesting because when I actually look at the swatches, there is some pigment there. And I am kind of getting more into balms or just hydrating lip products, but I definitely want a tint. I don't like clear. To me, like when a lip gloss is clear or balms are clear, but there's 10 different shades, I really don't understand that. So I'm actually eyeing this. I think I'm most into Pinch Me, which is the pink one. As you can see, I'm on a pink kind of, I don't know, journey here. I've been loving pink lips for every day. They're just so flattering. I do like a brown nude when I go like full glam, but I really have been favoring just like the pink cheeks, the pink lips, and it just is something that I find flattering on my skin tone. So I think I'm going to pick up the Pinch Me. I know Sephora is having a kind of like discount code, like a mini sale. I'll leave information if I know down below, but I believe it starts very soon. So I think it's like $20 off 100. So I'm definitely going to pick up Pinch Me. And then I also see that she has some new eyeshadow palettes. What are they called? Snap shadows, where they snap together. There is a like forest green one and then a wine colored burgundy one. I'm not interested in that. Eyeshadows are very, very hard to get me into. There's one palette I purchased that I'll talk about here in a minute, but eyeshadows, as you can see, I'm good with the neutrals and I'm good. So definitely not picking that up. I didn't love the formula on those anyways. She also has the Stunna Lip Paint in Underdog, which is coming back. It is a matte deep burgundy. So I'm probably gonna pass on that just because right now, again, I'm wearing pink and very, neutral colors, kind of more bright summery colors, maybe for fall, but I do like the formula on those. And then she has the full frontal mascara in a deep burgundy and a forest green, which I think is interesting. Again, though, I'm wearing black mascara most of the time, so that's going to be a pass for me. So out of all the Fenty stuff, I am definitely eyeing those lip balms. So the palette that I did pick up is the new Carnival palette. If you guys have seen my videos, you've seen me rave about the BPerfect Cosmetics Stacey Marie collaborations. They've done 2 palettes now, and now there's a 3rd one. So this is the Carnival Love Tahiti palette. $49.95, 31 mattes, 4 duo shift, 3 metallics, 2 high pigment shimmers. You guys, this is absolutely incredible. The formula on this, mark my words, if it's the same formula as the last 2, phenomenal. There's not much more I can say. They also have some Get Wet highlighters, which are a creamy formula that's buildable for a luminous glow to a blinding highlight in 4 shades. I did pick up one of those. $14.95 is the price on that. And then they also have some kind of lip glosses, lipsticks, which I passed on, and then some lashes. These are going to be available August 14th, which is that's tomorrow, okay, because they did a pre-sale, so I already picked it up. You guys, I'm telling you, this palette is slept on, and I think it's because BPerfect is like a UK brand, so a lot of kind of United States, that sounded so awkward. a lot of us here in the US or maybe Canada don't get PR from them or don't kind of see their products because they're on Beauty Bay and BPerfect Cosmetics website. So definitely pick that up. I actually have my friend Cheryl hooked on it. I sent her a palette, I think I did. And she fell in love with the formula. It's like her best palette ever. So she's like, are you getting this new palette? And I was like, yes. So we both picked it up. Excited to get it because the swatches, I'm telling you, I don't like eyeshadow palettes really anymore. Like I'm bored with it, but when I saw that, I was like, add to cart. So BH Cosmetics is releasing some new setting sprays. So it looks like we have kind of illuminating, mattifying, hydrating, and then Paradise Refresh, which is just like a refreshing. You know what? When I saw this, I thought this was cute. There's also some primers as well. And it says $14 each for the setting sprays and then $14.50 for the primers. Honestly, I am so set on primers and setting sprays. There has to be something like really kind of intriguing about it. For setting sprays, you know, I go for the all-nighter if I want like long wear. For every day, I'm loving the Patrick Ta setting spray. Also love the Farsali. I like the Dominique JD Wadey one. So I'm going to pass on those. I did kind of take a peek, but honestly, I have so many setting sprays at this point that it really has to stand out to me for me to pick it up. And then the same thing with primers. I have a ton that I'm loving, so I'm going to skip over that. But I did kind of think, okay, BH is kind of coming out. I'm kind of tired of the Zodiac palette run that they did and just palette. It's like, let's move to something different. Sometimes I even feel that with Colourpop. It's like palette, which I know people get excited about, but for me, eyeshadow is kind of like the least thing that I'm interested in. So I love to see Colourpop do like different formulas of highlights, different lip products, different complexion products. That's what I really get excited about. Same with BH. So I like that they're moving into some new products and not just like the same palette template over and over, but I have enough setting sprays. So speaking of kind of like the balmy lips, we have some new products from Sol de Janeiro. These are the Brazilian Kiss tinted lip butters. There's 3 shades, so it looks like there's a pink, kind of a coral, and then like a kind of deep brown, I don't know what the word is, like a deep brown kind of red, almost maroon. So these, I don't know a price on these, but these look interesting, and the swatches actually do look pigmented, which is what I would look for. If they are in fact pigmented, which it's a promo photo, so you never know. Once I see actual swatches, like somebody gets them in PR, I may pick up the kind of coral orange one again, because I really am liking those. You guys know I like to do like popsicle lips, so I always use a stain, but lately I've been using during the day a hydrating balm in the center of my lips to really give me that popsicle look with a shine. So I'm definitely eyeing that, and I'm excited to see what they come out with because I really like their line. Next up is a new collection from Pat McGrath. So this is the Mothership Rose Decadence eyeshadow palette, $65. It's one of the 6 pans, which I really like because the big ones from her are so expensive. There's also a ton of lip products, which I thought was interesting. There's 10 new lip pencils, $28 each. I'm interested in one of the lip pencils because I have contour from her and I really love it. So if there's like a deeper kind of brown, I might look into it, but they do kind of all look a little bit pinky, like for the Rose collection. There's also some lip shines. This is a high shine lipstick with a mirror reflection, glossiest gloss in a balm. Again, I need to see swatches to see if there's actual pigment. If there's pigment, I might look into them. There's swatches on the models, but again, I just take that with a grain of salt. Like I want to see actually somebody get these in hand and swatch them. So I might eye one of the lip pencils and one of the lip balms if they have enough pigment. But other than that, the eyeshadow palette, I have enough. There's a hair on my lip. Fantastic. But I'm just kind of eyeing those maybe a little bit. But again, I have to be choosy. Like I don't want to get like 10 balms, even though that's what I'm into right now. But the eyeshadow palette is pretty, but I already have those shades. And again, I'm not wearing a ton of eyeshadow lately, so I'm going to pass on that, although I do think it's really pretty. Charlotte Tilbury actually did release this little set that the promo pictures got me, and I'm a little bit like I want to buy it, but I'm like, is it just the promo pictures? These are the Pillow Talk editions and the Walk of Shame family editions. So there's a jewel pot, which is basically like a cream eyeshadow pot. I'm going to pass on both of those, although they look pretty. Again, just not something I'm interested in, but I am interested in the jewel lips. These are hydrating plumping effect, $32. So Walk of Shame is a ruby red glitter lip gloss, and then Pillow Talk is a pink glitter lip gloss. The lip swatches look absolutely gorgeous. I have been really liking like the MAC lip gloss in Too Cool for Pool, which is that red. I used it in my last video. Again, almost like a nude light lip with a kind of punchy sheer gloss. Really like that. So I'm eyeing both of those. I don't want to get both of them because that's just too much. Again, I'm waiting on some influencers or some people to get swatches and I can see them actually on the lips, not promo lips, because again, promo photos always look beautiful. I mean, that's the job that they, you know, are intended for, is to sell product. So I'm waiting for somebody to get these and actually swatch them, but I think I am gonna pick up one of those glosses. So Benefit has a new product. This is the Brow Micro Filling Pen. So it has 3 prongs on it and it's like a marker, essentially supposed to kind of mimic microblading. 4 shades, which I feel like there should have been more shades than that. $25 each. So blonde, light brown, medium brown, deep brown. So I got this in PR. I tried it yesterday and then I tried it today. I will be trying it and trying new makeup and let you guys know my thoughts. I've seen other brands do this, like JCat, and I can't remember the other brand, maybe Ardell. So this is not brand new. I think even Milk Makeup did something like this. I have some thoughts and I want to keep playing around with it. It's one of those that I feel like in theory it's so great, but when you use it, is it a little bit difficult to use? I don't know. So I'll tell you my thoughts when we kind of use these in trying new makeup, but I will say that the swatches on the deep brown really don't look that like deep. So if you have like really like black or, you know, dark hair or brows, I don't know if it'll work for you, but interested to keep trying it, but if I didn't get it in PR, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. So there's a new little set from BPerfect. This is a limited edition set. 3 new pink shades of their creamy matte lip crayons and 1 best-selling shade in a metallic rose gold collectible. So I will say the packaging is beautiful, and I think this is really cute if you love that formula and you love kind of pinky mauve colors. For me, only one of the shades really speaks to me, the lightest shade, because on, you know, a daily basis, I'm wearing a shade like this. So I'm gonna pass on it, but I do think it's really cute. Also gonna go ahead and pass on these Kylie Cosmetics limited edition lip balm set. So there's 5 lip balms in here, I think. Is there 6? 6 lip balms, $36. There's watermelon, peach, vanilla, mint, Mai Tai, tropical berry. Really cute, kind of reminds me of the Laneige lip in the squeezy tube. What just happened there? So I don't need these. I have a ton of lip balms. I've been loving the Too Faced ones. I'm gonna pass, even though it's cute, but really like 6 lip balms, that's a lot at once. So there is some new products from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and these are available now. There's the lip stains, which is a new lipstick formula, very lightweight, pigmented, and will add a tint to your lips, matte finish, $18. These look okay. Again, the shades are just not speaking to me. They're all very like plummy and deep, and then there's 1 hot pink. There's also some brow pens, which is very similar to the Glossier, $22 each, which is basically like a liquid eyeliner for your brows. Again, I have the Glossier, so I'm gonna pass on that as well. And then a mini translucent powder. Again, I don't need a powder, so I'm gonna pass on that. I did kind of do it like a woo at those lip stains, but then when I saw the shades, I was like, they're not for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass on all that. So Juvia's Place has some new mini palettes. These are 6-pan eyeshadow palettes, $14 each. There is a pink, a taupe, and a mauve. I have to say, I think these are gorgeous, and I know that Juvia's Place has great formulas. The one that I'm looking at is the taupe. It looks like a smoky, cool toned, beautiful like gunmetal palette. So I'm eyeing that one, but I'm not, again, like jumping at the chance to get a palette just because I'm already overwhelmed. But if I did pick one up, it would be that one. I'm kind of waiting for some more videos to come out, but I do think this is a really cute collection and their eyeshadows are really pigmented, so I think the price is good too. I will link these down below, but if I had to choose, I would go for the taupe one. So there's a new collection from Urban Decay, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I did get an email from them, so I believe it's coming in PR, but we have the All-Nighter Ultra Glow Makeup Setting Spray, $33, sets makeup and leaves a dewy glow. I'm interested to try that. We have a makeup primer, again, All-Nighter Ultra Glow Makeup Primer. So this is basically like their spin on their All-Nighter, but it's the glowy version. And that is $36, hydrating primer with a dewy finish that lasts up to 12 hours. And then there's also Stay Naked Face and Lip Tints, $26. It looks like there is 7 or 8 shades. And it looks like basically almost like the nudies from Nude Sticks, basically basically like a cream lip color, cheek color that you could use on lip and cheeks. It looks super dewy and hydrating. So I'm interested to try all this. If I hadn't got PR, if I don't get these in PR, I may pick up one of the cheek kind of lip and cheek kind of stains to see what it's like. But it says it's basically just like a glowy, dewy finish on the lips, cheekbones, or anywhere else. Interested to try all these products. If they come in PR, I will be doing a review, so we'll stay tuned. So I know it's not brand new, but I want to touch on the Wayne Goss collection. This is his new eyeshadow palette, the Imperial Topaz. It's a 6 shades matte satin and shimmer finishes, $55. So I will say this looks really pretty for an everyday minimalist, somebody that wants to do looks like this every day. I don't need another eyeshadow palette. It actually reminds me of the Lawless like mini palette. I don't have that one, but just the shades look very similar. There's also some Kohl eye pencils, which are just like throwback eye pencils, but again, I have the eyeliners that I really like, so I'm gonna pass on this, but I am interested to see what else he comes out with. Also want to touch on Fenty Skin. So this is available now. We have the cleanser, which is $25, pore refining toner serum for $28, and then we have a moisturizer with SPF 30, $35. So I know there's been a lot of like hype around this because they sent a bunch to influencers, big and small. A lot of people that didn't like fragrance before, now all of a sudden we're like, well, fragrance isn't bad. So I know there was kind of like a talk about that. For me, less is more with my skin. I'm currently using Curology and then very minimal products beyond that, and that is helping with my acne. So for me, it's a pass just because really I don't want to aggravate my skin. If I did pick up anything, it would probably just be the cleanser, just because I do like trying different cleansers. Right now I'm using the Milk Makeup one that I really like, the Milk Vegan Cleanser. So again, I don't get into the whole hype. I know everybody loves Rihanna. I do too. She's freaking gorgeous. I love her music, but I don't buy things just based on a celebrity coming out with them. So I love her makeup line and I buy a lot of it, but for her skincare is just not something that I'm interested in. So something that caught my eye, which I'm really kind of like, why, is this new concealer from Clinique. This is the Even Better All Over Concealer and Eraser. Lightweight, full coverage, brightens and targets dark circles, blurs imperfections, stays for 12 hours. This is $26, 30 shades, so I don't know, it seems like a good amount of shades, but I actually saw Seeking Alexander. I really like her. She has like a smaller channel and she's really good about reviewing new makeup, and it looked so smooth and nice under her eyes. She doesn't use filters or anything, so you can actually see her skin. So that's what kind of made me want to try it. Like, it really looked great under her eyes, and I feel like she's kind of like me in the sense that not everything works for me. I don't like have perfect skin to where, you know, I can just wear anything. So it looked really great on her, so it made me want to check it out. So I might buy one of those in the sale because it's kind of like intriguing me. A couple brands are coming out that are kind of celebrity backed. We have Rare Beauty from Selena Gomez. We have Alicia Keys doing kind of a skincare elf collab. We also have Lauren Conrad from The Hills. And here's what I say to all of that. I am so whatever with everybody coming out with a brand. I am down with whoever wants to come out with a brand. I don't make like judgments until I see the products. So for instance, Lauren Conrad, their products are in the promo shot here. It's like lipsticks and kind of like cream cheek products and the liquid highlighter. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? When I look at this, nothing's really speaking to me. Nothing's standing out to me. I separate, I guess, I separate the celebrity from the line. I really am truly looking at the makeup. So for me, I don't care who produced it. When I look at Lauren Conrad's beauty brand, nothing intrigues me so far, so I'm gonna pass on that. I would say, again, with the skincare, I'll pass on the one with Alicia Keys just because I'm trying to be chill with my skin. And then the Rare Beauty from Selena Gomez. Yeah, sure. I would like to see what she comes out with. It's coming September 3rd to Sephora. So I'm intrigued, but if I don't like the products, I don't buy them. So that's just kind of the way it goes. But just want to touch on that. I know a lot of people get really like, you know, up in arms either way. I welcome all brands. Honestly, I'm a makeup lover. So the more makeup, you know, the more I get to choose from. But for me, I'm not like, I don't like have a loyalty to a celebrity where I'm just like, I'll buy anything they make. It doesn't really matter to me. It's like, if I like the products, I'll buy them. If I don't, I won't. So I want to touch on Colourpop. They have been releasing so much stuff. And the thing is, I love Colourpop, but again, I wish they would do different stuff beyond eyeshadow palettes. And I wish that they would slow down. Maybe like a new release every 2 weeks instead of every week. They have the Garden Variety collection, which looked really pretty. It had lip oils. Again, they were sheer, so not for me. They had an eyeshadow palette, which I thought looked really like really pretty for spring. And they also had some jelly eyeshadows and then also blushes. It looked really pretty, but I didn't pick anything up and I didn't get that in PR, but they actually just released the new Candyland collection, which I was like, oh my God. The lip tints look gorgeous. The blushes look gorgeous. There's like super shock blushes. There's an eyeshadow palette and just the nostalgia of it all. I really was down for that. So I think they're sending that to me in PR, but that would have been one that I would have eyed, like the blushes and the lip products. So I just wish that they would scale it back and maybe release like every 2 weeks, because like every week is like, it's just a lot. There's also a new collection from Sigma Beauty, and this is the Untamed collection. So it has an eyeshadow palette, 2 glosses, and a liquid lipstick, and then some brushes. So I will say Sigma has been stepping their game up. Their Corta Rosa palette was gorgeous, and the lip products with that were beautiful too. They have great quality brushes. I have brushes that are Morphe, I have brushes that are Sigma, I have brushes from Smith Cosmetics and up to Sonia G. I mean, I have all different types of brushes that I love, so I'm not loyal to like one brand. The palette looks like it's kind of like subculture smoky kind of, so it looks really pretty. I'm assuming I'll get this in PR and then I can use it, but I really want to commend them for just changing up their kind of packaging and everything. I think they're stepping their game up, and their releases are kind of catching my eye more so now than they used to. So they're a brand that I'm watching, but I think that this new collection looks really pretty. So I want to finish off with Morphe today. So this is a new collection. This is the main event collection. It is a eyeshadow palette for $29, lip crayon trio, and then a 6-piece brush set. This is a collaboration with Mitchell. It is available now. So here's the thing. Again, the eyeshadow palette does look nice and smoky, and there's like some beautiful gunmetal colors in there and a little bit of like a subculture twist. So it actually does look pretty, but I don't need another eyeshadow. The lip crayons, again, I have so many lip products that I already have these, but I do want to say I saw swatches of these on TrendMood's YouTube, and the palette looked really gorgeous. Of course, she swatches in direct sunlight and it looks really beautiful, but again, I'm not going to pick it up. If they send it to me and you guys want to review, I can do that. But again, honestly, eyeshadow palettes are just something that I'm not that interested in. It just takes a lot for me to get into an eyeshadow palette, so I'm going to go ahead and pass over that. So that is kind of everything that I want to talk about today. Let me know if you want to see these videos more often, and I'll try to just kind of throw them in here and there. Let me know what you're interested in, what you're not interested in, what you think of all the celebrity brands, what you think of all the new releases. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will link everything I talked about down below if it's available, and I'll see you guys in the next video.